After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They go play action. Trubisky. It's caught. It's Miller. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Throwing here, Trubisky. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now this throw caught left side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Bell. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run it with Bell. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Caught here by Bell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Boston Scott, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
Mike 5, stay with your man.
On 1st down, it's Rosen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
Alert. Middle. Mike 42. Hey, what's that?
Second and 10. It's Rosen again. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Morgan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Rosen now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Here's Rosen to throw. Going deep here for Parker. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He was looking for Parker that time.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Trubisky. An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check safety. Topper. Check 3. He's checking. Crash. Quarter.
They'll run here with Balazs. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. Flush to his right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. And this is Parker, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Rosen. Forced out to his left. It's complete to Drake. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
From the red zone now, here's Rosen on 1st down. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Mike, check, 59. You're not ready. Rush in. Mike's 59.
Rosen again on 2nd and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Banjo. Mike's 54. Nice, sweetheart. Alert. Check 9.
They want to go to the air again with Rosen. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And this one is right through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. Well, the drive started the shadow of their own goalpost all the way back at the 2. Pretty nice job of getting downfield and at least getting 3.
Agreed on that one. A real nice job because really their goal was to get out of the shadows of those goalposts and give themselves a little bit of room to help out their defense. Instead, they got 3 points out of it.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun is Trubisky. It's hauled in by Shepard. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, pick your game up.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's got his man on the out route. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, it's Bell. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with third and still 7 yards to go.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Right here, right here. Watch left, watch left.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, Haywood. Red, come.
Oh, you get ahead.
On third down, Trubisky. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Monday. 6-6, pull it high.
54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Stop your whining.
Here.
Mike 4.
From the 25 on second down, Rosen. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, They had no answer.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol from back at the 2. Here's 3rd and goal.
Showing up, showing up. Hey, quarter. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Pilot, 64, weak. Yeah.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They come out here in the I. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal.
Fire down, stand up in. Alert, 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 alert. Check, 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 check. Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky. Check. Check, hot route, hot, hot.
Toss play to Balaj. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
4th and goal.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
You better be afraid of me. Like 5. Yeah.
High.
Five the mic. Five the mic.
They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Kenyon Drake, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll go again with Bell. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends, because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Trubisky, the catch made by Miller. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Get out the field, defense.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
On just about every team, okay, forget it. On every team, the goal is to be in third and what they call manageable, to give yourself a chance to pick up a first down. How about that call on 2nd down? The big man puts them in position to make it third and manageable. I wonder if they'll get a second chance at it to try and pick up the first down.
He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's put him on the buses.
Again, it's Bell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Ryan Allen now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Here we go.
Rosen on 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Kane. 23 yards on the play.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now a draw play with Drake, and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At their 48-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch twist. Middle.
He's moving, boys, he's moving.
Hug.
To throw is Rosen. Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jachai Polite able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
Check, 4 down.
Ball.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And he finds Parker here, complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check 26, check 26.
Monday.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Let's go, D.
What do you got?
Offense. It's going to be a long day. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
What do you got?
They're going on fourth down. Rosen. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, alert.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, get in the weight room. Shift.
Monday. Hey, Charlie. What do you got?
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Being chased out left. Incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Three buzz. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Watch the curls. You got motion man. You got motion man right there. Right there. 54. 54.
Throwing again, it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ja'Kai Polite in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
One set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, watch the sling.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Hey, box truck. What do you got?
Here we go. It's Rosen on 4th down. And it's caught by Parker. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Kill. Turn up. Wide. Get wide.
On 1st down, Drake. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range.
Monday.
Motion. Mike's 42.
Monday.
42 is the Mike.
Bravo.
42 is the Mike. What we got?
All right.
Mike's 4-2. Watch the Mike.
Now it's Rosen. And this is Parker, complete. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Alert! Ship! Watch the ship! Hey, watch the ship! Watch the ship! Ship! Right! Tackle! Check 99! Check 99!
Hey, alert! Right!
On first and goal, Drake. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Switch! Watch safety creeping! Safety's creeping!
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Hard.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Undercrush. Right.
Mike 5.
Right.
Rosen to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is right there. It's good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Trubisky. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
First down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
And this is going to be intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
On first down, it's Drake, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
At the Jets' 44-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with Drake. And he's taken down inside the 30. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
They'll run on first down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
He was brought down by Marcus May. And 5 at the 25-yard line.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it's all going to ride here on the left foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is indeed good,